So, if I think of anything else, I'll add it in on the audio when I do the editing.
It is mankind, rather, who insists upon making it difficult for life to exist upon this planet.
Hello, everyone. It's May of 2016. This is my first update on the issue of the homelessness, and unfortunately, like most news these days, it's not been very good.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Smaller towns simply aren't equipped or capable of responding to the crisis as well as larger cities can. And in the small town that I'm living in now, it's just been absolutely an uphill battle. It's can't. And so the first can that we need to get is land. We have a right to property, but nowhere does it say that it's a responsibility to own property. And in order to own it, then there's an implication that there is some then available for people who don't want to necessarily own it. But for God's sakes, we were born here. This is our planet. If the only place that we can live unaccosted is the public library and a homeless shelter, that's not living on our planet as nature intended us to do. The wild deer in this city have more freedom to forage. They're going to poop in people's yard. They're going to do whatever. They're going to munch on their food. But when it's people, then all of a sudden we're penalized for doing what humans do naturally, as opposed to what deer or raccoons do naturally.
You must die. I alone am best.
So far, it hasn't been good news. My first video that I'm going to be putting up soon is edited from a radio program that I did discussing what we need to do, and then kind of jumping to some of the end game issues of what's keeping us where we are.
And you telling others, and millions of people around the world who follow what we're doing and know what we're doing, well, you know what that does? That puts a 1 billion watt spotlight on our project. And what happens when that occurs? These murderers don't like to do things when there's a big spotlight. They're like cockroaches that only come out when the lights are off.
We've painted ourselves into a legal and logistical corner, so to speak, so that every direction we turn, there's nowhere to go. No way for humans just to live on property. And the city has property, the county has property, the state has tons of property there, and yet anywhere that these people go, they are trespassing. Anywhere they go, they are legally, technically, they have no soil on which to stand without someone's permission. And generally that permission is denied.
It's the end of the world.
I'm really discouraged. I really hope that people will look into this issue, because you really are only one paycheck away. We have a home to speak of, but it's not a house, and it's really not a home. It's a motor home, and it's not meant to be lived in full time by 2 adults and 4 cats. So, but we're priced out. We're priced out of this area. We're back in the area where I was born and raised. And being on a limited fixed income, we're just priced out to buy or to rent. And when something does become available, because so many people want to live here now, and there's no construction going on, so the market is not responding. Supply and demand is not responding to the demand, or they're keeping it artificially low so they can raise the supply low to raise prices, which they're doing. And so to just start giving it away for free to people, God, what a business casino type world that we've created for ourselves. And I really hope it falls soon, because it's the only way we're going to be able to try to restructure and create something a little more in tune with natural law rather than the law of men. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.
Yes, all
It's
right.
the end
I'll
of the
wait for you
world.
here.